everyone, it's Mike, KD2KOG, part of the technical support staff at SDR Play. I'm sure many of you are very familiar with that sound, and for those that aren't, that is FT8. Probably the most popular digital mode in amateur radio at this time. Now, the developer of QT-DAB, Jan van Katwijk, developed a SDRuno FT8 decoder plugin. So in this video, I'd like to showcase that plugin. Now, this is not a primer on FT8 or a how-to on FT8. I'm going to leave links in the video description explaining the basics of FT8, and for those that aren't familiar with it, and for those that are, take a look at those links anyway. There's a lot of good information in there. So let's go ahead and download, install, and run this plugin. Alright, so the first thing actually what we're going to want to do is stop SDRuno and close it out. Go to Jan's GitHub page, and I'll leave a link to this in the video description. We're going to download two files, the PDF file, which is the instructions, and I highly recommend that you guys take a look at this. It's a comprehensive manual. So let's go ahead and click that and download. Let's go back and let's grab the DLL and download. And let's place this in our community plugin folder, which resides in documents. Let's paste that in. Okay, that's good. Let's launch SDRuno. Okay, and before I click play, let me just go to the plugins. Let's go to FT8, load the plugin, and I'll go over a couple things. I recommend that you leave these settings all at default. This is the iterations for the plugin. This is the filter width, plus or minus from the frequency. File will allow you to export any stations that are decoded here. Reporter will report received stations, specific messages, to PSK reporter map. And in order to do that, you have to enter a call sign and a grid square. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let me put my call in. And click OK. And we have a preset drop down, which will automatically tune SDRuno to the appropriate FT8 frequency. So let's go ahead and click play. Alright, that's muted. That's the plugin is good. We need 80K for the filter width, which is fine. Let's set this to the appropriate frequency, and it's already decoding. And let's send that off to PSK reporter. And I'll show you real quick what the PSK reporter map looks like. And let's set this for 20 meters. Let's see, received by, and I'll put my call in there, FT8, and let's say the past hour. And we can leave that here. And that's basically it to this plugin. As you can see, it's decoding the FT8 transmissions. It's very easy to use. And as I said earlier, I'll leave links in the video description that will explain, for those that are not familiar with FT8, the basic ins and outs of what FT8 is, what it does, and how to use it. Now, some of you might ask, why would I want to run this decoder? I'm not a ham, I can't transmit, I don't transmit. What use is this plugin to me? Well, I'm a ham, but I'm antenna restricted, so I can't transmit, but I use FT8 to gauge propagation of the different bands. Like right now I'm on 14075, 20 meters. And by checking the received stations, I can gauge propagation of how conditions are. So if conditions are good on, let's say 14 megahertz, it should be good on 13, should be good on 15, and I can use that to my advantage for shortwave listening. If you guys have any questions or comments regarding this plugin, I recommend that you guys contact Jan. If you guys want to email him thanks, kudos, definitely email Jan. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them in the video description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. 73 for now.